to go over a few different words and kind of sort of how to use them in a sentence. First off, we have omoshiroi, which means funny. And then it would be like kin-san wa omoshiroi. Kin is funny. So you have o, mo, she, ro, e, for omoshiroi, meaning funny. Once again, it'd be used in something like kin-san wa omoshiroi, meaning kin is funny. Then another sentence with it, omoshiroi hito desu, meaning he's a funny person, with hito meaning person. Using it in another example could be sono hito wa omoshiroi desu, meaning that person is funny, with hito being person, omoshiroi being funny, and then sono being that when referring to a person. Now, following with the trend, we have Yasashii. Yasashii, meaning nice. You have ya, sa, she, e, meaning nice. So a sentence could be kin-san wa Yasashii desu, meaning kin is nice. Another descriptive word would be kakoi, meaning cool. So kin-san wa kakoi desu, meaning kin is cool. So you have kakoi. Now, as I am still learning and my pronunciation is not the greatest, I notice stuff like in kakoi, you have the ka sound, and then you have the u sound, and the ko, e, it has a long e on it. So, kakui. And there are sometimes whenever the su sound, you sometimes pronounce the T in it, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's a silent T. Sometimes the of the in sound, sometimes it gets kon, and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know a better way to kind of say that. Now, I'll say a lot of this could be because, hey, I'm still learning Japanese. I don't really know how to pronounce everything correctly in the right situations and stuff. So I'm doing these videos to kind of try and help myself learn. And if people learn a little bit, or at least get a little interested in learning Japanese as well, which I'm sure if you're watching this or found it, you obviously already are at least interested in learning a language, in learning Japanese in particular. So I just kind of want to try and help out a little bit of the kind of if I can do it, so can you kind of inspiration stuff. Because I took Spanish and I failed it. I'm not great at it. But learning a foreign language can be hard, so I'm using Duolingo at least to try and help me out and see how much I can learn from that, see if it's good or not. So far, I've been pretty happy with it as far as it keeping me on pace, like doing it every day. They've gamified it in such a way that you kind of feel like you have to, and you kind of feel like you want to keep going. So I've learned a little bit, definitely, from doing it for the last about month now. And I am kind of excited to get past the first chapter, or whatever you'd want to call it, and move on from there and see how far I can get in, like, I don't know, a year of doing this. And look back, 2 months from now, see what kind of progress has been made. 3 months, 6 months, a year. And just see it slowly come along, because it will be a long process learning another language and learning enough of it for it to be useful in any real capacity. Of course, with Japanese, a lot of people, myself included, think about, watching anime at least subtitled. And if I can even get to the point of, I don't know, I know enough that I can kind of get the gist of it and can watch and, glance down, read the subtitles, and kind of get through it and know enough that I could even learn a word or two occasionally from watching anime in particular. I know that's kind of the pipe dream, blah. I learned Japanese from just watching anime. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I've watched a ton of subbed anime, and you do pick up a word or two. But it's nothing like this. You're more going to care about the plot, as you should. And this will just let me do a little bit and hopefully be able to experience a little bit more of something that I like. So I hope you can come along with me, encourage me, keep up, and fix some of the dumb mistakes I make along the way, because I probably will. I'm trying to make these videos slightly educational, I guess, but it's kind of also educational for me as well, so I have something that I can look back on, I can rewatch, I can keep up with. This is kind of, sort of, where I am with learning that, and if I can look back and be like, ugh, man, really? That's where I was a month ago, and then look back, oh, that's where I was 3 months ago, and I can see some progress being made, because I think that's a great motivator for people to keep learning whatever you're trying to learn, whether it be a language or, I don't know, math or something, or just trying to get yourself through college or whatever. But thanks for doing this, and hopefully you guys can leave me some comments on what I've done wrong, because I have done some stuff wrong in this video, I'm sure. And, kind of where I should go from here. And thanks.